what is an idea? An idea is that moment when all of your prior experiences, your prior memories, and everything you know combines into one thought or one light bulb moment, which seems extremely revolutionary for something that occurs multiple times a day. So the question becomes not what is an idea, but what can we do with our ideas?
An idea is a piece of you that you want to interact with the world. I don't think ideas are powerful at all, but the execution of an idea can change the world.
My name is Lily Adams. I'm a 4-year senior in Court Dorm, and I spoke at the 2020 EagleTalks event.
My name is Molly McGrane, and I lived 4 years in Linden Dorm. I spoke at TEDxCulver with my speech, The Value of Dysfunction.
The event theme for 2020 was The Strength to Overcome. So I was asked to share my journey with mental health following sexual assault.
My initial idea was about how to overcome failure, and that's what I submitted for my video application to do TEDx at Culver. But after a very long editing process, my TEDx talk became about an idea to start a nonprofit for adolescents from dysfunctional families.
I struggled for over a year with mental health challenges such as anxiety, PTSD, and depression, but I could never put these struggles into words for my friends and family.
I chose that idea to share because in my first draft of my speech about failure, I had one sentence about me and one sentence about my idea for a nonprofit. And when I showed it to someone else for their feedback, they slashed it and told me the only sentences that were interesting were those two. The experience completely changed my life, and I would do it 1,000,000 times over again. So when I wrote the speech, I thought that the audience was going to have a really negative reaction, both to the speech and to me, so much so that when it played at an all school in the morning, I went straight to the health center and did not move from the hallway for all of first period because I was terrified to face my peers. And I was shocked when I didn't receive a single piece of negative or hateful feedback. In fact, every single person that spoke with me either connected with my story, supported my message, or commended me on my bravery for sharing.
By sharing my story at the EagleTalks event, I was able to connect with my peers, my friends, and my family in a whole new way. After speaking, it felt like a literal weight had been lifted off my chest, because I felt like I could finally be honest and accepted in my community. When for the prior year, I felt like I had to hide all the challenges that I was going through, and I felt like all of the struggles I was facing I had to face alone. But after speaking and getting so much support, it truly felt like I was part of a community. Not only was speaking at EagleTalks a therapeutic experience for me, but after hearing me speak, many women and girls reached out to me to thank me for putting words to emotions or experiences that they had gone through themselves. And so hearing that sharing a story I was anxious to share in the first place was actually able to benefit other people's lives and help other people cope with the struggles that I had faced in the prior year was just so gratifying, and it warmed my heart.
My TEDx talk taught me not to be ashamed. When I spoke, I sounded pretty confident, and I like to think that most of my 4 years at Culver, I acted like I knew what I was doing and I believed in myself, and I totally didn't. And when I spoke about my life and my idea, I was convinced that I was going to lose most of the people in it. And I did. But what I didn't realize then is that when you choose people that only want you in their life because of who you're pretending to be, that doesn't mean that who you are is wrong. It just means that you picked the wrong people to support you.
So I would highly encourage anyone who feels they have an idea worth sharing to be bold and share it, because it will not only benefit you, but you will be able to better the community around you.
Your ideas are a part of you, and even if you don't believe in them yet, someone else is going to, and someone else is going to connect with those thoughts in your head, and they're the people that are going to change your life.